which I guess you could say is inconsiderate. I'm singing a song, but I don't know how to sing it or what they're saying in the first part. So another dumb IQ play. Like, we're losing 10 IQ points every time I do something stupid here. At the end of the day, I probably walked out with 42 IQ. What's up, brotherhood? It's your boy Ty. I just came back from a business trip I want to say about like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Fairly recent, you know, and I have a lot of experience. Like that experience I want to talk about. It was just unique. I didn't know anything about it. Like, it was like a recruiting event. I never really heard about this type of stuff. I was very unfamiliar, very skeptical going into it. Yeah, I'm gonna just get you in story time, but basically I fumbled a $150,000 job. That's not really a guaranteed or anything like that. That's just kind of like an estimated number. Let's just say the job wasn't really mine per se, but I was told I was a top candidate. I was given like a little salary, sort of number thrown out before. But reason why I want to come here and talk about it is I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes I did. So welcome. It's going to be the first ever story time. I might make a couple more of these, and my story times is kind of for entertainment, but it's educational purposes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you guys to go through something or not have the experience or understand something, because you won't understand something until you get there. With that being said, let's get into the video. All right, so I spent like maybe, I want to say, this last semester, like the fall semester, I spent maybe every week since September, I guess, all the way to December. And I was meeting with my, not an academic advisor, but like career services. And it was just more so I could find out what jobs I was interested in, tidying up my resume, all that type of stuff. I'm gonna drop some more videos about that type of stuff too, but you know, I'm about to graduate soon, and my sister's been telling me, like, make sure you get a job before you graduate. And a lot of people tell you too, just because you graduate a degree doesn't translate to you getting a job. That's the same point. Like, I don't want to bore you guys or anything, but look, if you go to school, don't think you're automatically going to get a job because you graduate. It's about who you know, it's about your connections, it's about your skill set. You got to build that. Make sure you got a good resume, make sure you're involved in college, blah, blah, blah. So I was just going through all that, and I'm prepping myself basically because I have less than a year left. So there's this site called Handshake, and I needed to join Handshake to make like these meetings for career services, and this specific lady I'm picking out, right? So everything in there, like Handshake will send you notifications, and it's basically just recruiters sending out, like, I guess, mass emails, mass messages getting you to apply to jobs, internships, all that type of stuff. And I noticed one, and it was like it's like Next Gen Summit. Like, it was like a recruiting event for this company. Keep in mind, I never heard of this company a day in my life. I didn't know anything about it, but I was reading, I'm like, this sounds kind of like business, like career fair, BizConnect, like those type of events. Like, I'm thinking, I'm gonna go in there, wherever it's at. It was in Texas, like Houston. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna just go through the motions, meet a lot of people, work on my resume, just try to make good first impressions, connect on LinkedIn, all that type of stuff. I was shocked, bro. Like, it was nothing like that, honestly. So I think I applied sometime November, December. I didn't hear back for like almost a month. Like, for starters, it was hard to find contact information to go ahead and contact the company. So I searched the web, the company. I'm like, okay, this is a real company. I searched them up on LinkedIn, 3 million followers. I'm like, okay, cool. I go to the company's events, like what's coming up. I don't see the event that I'm supposed to like go in there for. So I send them an email, and I'm like, they got this whole like thing. It's like one of those forms you gotta go through for the email. I wish it was like where they had the contact information, you email them, but no. I send them an email. I don't get any word back. I get told I'm approved to go to this event. I'm still skeptical. Like, you know, the event's supposed to happen sometime like January. I know that I'm supposed to have jury duty. I'm supposed to be working. I don't know exactly what's going on. So it's a whole bunch of confusion. So finally, I get another email asking me like to confirm, study up on the company, blah, 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 this and that. I try and click the link in the email. They sent me to something, but like it was like the interview times or something like that. Like, it wasn't available. So now I'm confused. I'm thinking I blew my chance because I'm right there before the deadline, but it's not available. I have to go to work. I get a text message and it says, reply yes if you're still going, blah, blah, blah. I reply yes. I'll go back home maybe a week before the event. And I remember getting a call from this dude. We gonna call him RB. So RB calls me, And he's just basically confirmed that I'm there, that I'll be able to travel and all that. The hotel's booked. I asked him like, hey, so the hotel, transportation, all that's taken care of, right? I just gotta make sure I get there to Texas. I plan on driving. I'm not gonna fly. My mom's like, why don't you fly? It's cheaper for me to drive, you know what I mean? And I kind of want to like get the experience. So I'm talking to her that same night. I want to say I got the phone call. It might have actually, I might have got the phone call after. I'm talking to her and I see like the hotel reservations are like booked. Like I get an email, and I guess I missed it because I was working New Year's Eve, and I got it like that same night. But I didn't get off work till like 2 o'clock. I'm not checking my phone, obviously. So I see the hotel, like the confirmation, it's booked, blah, blah, blah. I call the hotel. I'm basically confirmed in the system. So now I'm getting excited, I'm getting nervous. I go buy me a suit. Like, first I already had the suit bought because I'm anticipating going to this event, even though I'm taking that chance, I'm gambling. A couple people got my location. So I'm like, worst case scenario, if I get traffic, people got my location. God, pray I don't, you know. Horrible thoughts, but you never know what goes on in today's world, bro. Like that could be some type of, you know, trafficking event, some type of horrible, traumatic event waiting to happen. I bought a suit, and my mom asked me what I want for Christmas. I'm like, look, just give me the money. I know this dude up here. He'll give me even a discount on it, blah, blah, blah. And it was like a nice fancy suit. I like the suit, so I'm gonna go get this suit ahead of time. Then as the event's coming down, I'm looking, I don't really know the dress code, but I know I'm gonna be there for like 2-3 days. So I know I got like a dress down suit, like less business professional, more business casual. And I'm like, you know, let me go ahead and get another shirt. So I got this blue shirt. So I'm like, blue and gray, that's gonna look good. I bought a gold tie, everything, a new belt because my other belt had paint on it. I said, let me get reversed so that I can rock black, or like the black side or the brown side, some new shoes. Like I was dropping a bag. I dropped like maybe $300-400 in total. Just to make sure I had a new suit, because look, as a man, you're probably gonna want some suits growing up. Like you make it in college, you stepping in rooms you never stepped in before. And that's the thing. I didn't really have my father to teach me all that stuff. Like he's involved in my life, but he wasn't there to teach me how to tie a tie or like how to dress like business wise, casually, business casual, business professional, none of that, because he doesn't have that same type of background or anything. No disrespect to my dad at all. And that's one thing I want to make sure I definitely emphasize for you younger generation men going to college, finding new jobs, elevating yourselves. Make sure you own like at least 2 to 3 different suits, some different colors. You'll have different combinations to switch out to. But yada yada yada. Let's get back to the story. I'm not trying to go on a sidetrack. I made that a whole new video if I got to. So I get my suits and everything. I told my boss like, hey, look, I got jury. Well, I don't tell him about the jury duty because I don't work that day. But look, I'm gonna be out like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? And I see my hotel reservation get switched back to Saturday because he was like, you for sure gonna be here Saturday? I'm like, yeah. So the event did end on Friday, and I was able to get back in time for work. But yeah, I missed work. I called, like, you know, I called out, got that taken care of. I was making all my preparations. So Wednesday come, I have to bring this old coworker to work usually, and I brought him to work early in the morning. So it's about like 5, almost 6 o'clock now. I refill my tank of gas. I'm shooting out on the road. I beat there. I get there. I'm spending some time with my mom because she's also there in Houston. She took a flight and she's just up there for her own reasons. Now I get to my hotel. I know I'm supposed to meet with him later on that night. Maybe like two hours by the time I get to my hotel, or like an hour. So I get to my hotel. I'm chilling. I get dressed because he said, like, in the email, it said bring like not business, but like dress down clothes. So I bought like some sweatpants and stuff like that. Be casual, be comfortable, closed-toe shoes. I didn't really know what to expect, but like I started like getting more of an agenda, like maybe 2 days before the event, like, you know, before I'm supposed to be in Houston. So I'm dressed down. We go X-Storing. I've never been X-Storing. It was a cool little experience. I get to meet a lot of people. I met people that lived in Texas. I met people from Georgia. I met people that had like Jamaican ancestry, like their dual citizenship. I met this other dude, he's African. I really don't know what country he's from to this day. I might hit him up and ask him, like, so that way I could just see it spelled out. But I know it's like a Spanish, like it has ties to like the Spanish language, Spanish. I don't want to say like Spain, but I know it's like a Spanish speaking African country. I don't know to this day. But yeah, I'm cool. I'm meeting a lot of people, josing it up. We're all having fun. I'm playing around. So I started noticing some of them like cussing, getting more like, you know, comfortable, laid back. So I'm starting to get comfortable, you know? Like, okay, cool. Mistake number 1, don't get too comfortable. What Future said, bro? Don't get too comfortable. I'm not even gonna play that, bro, but like, yeah, I know what he said. Don't get too comfortable, bro. I got comfortable. We all having a good time. So I figured out on the bus on the way back, because you know they're taking care of the transportation, there's Bluetooth. I'm trolling, bro. I don't know if this really affected anything, but like I'm trolling. I'm playing like I'm just playing like all types of music. Like I'm trolling. I'm not letting get it like too far or anything. Like, oh, I'm just messing with y'all. I'm just messing with y'all. Like there was well, I think that it's pronounced Shy. You know that song, If I Ever Fall in Love? I might have to just play the song if y'all don't know. Like it's a little acapella, but like it's so, I don't know, I like that song. And then I know we got karaoke like the next day. And then I'm playing like Arnold, I think. No, I don't think I went to Arnold, but I definitely played like Talk Dirty. I switched that over. Then I played Pony, switched that over. But I'm not letting it get too far. I'm switching it over. And then R&B yells out, hey man, play Pretty Ricky. So I put that song, baby, grind on me. You know what I mean? I'm joking. And then I remember I Talk Dirty, he said, oh, you're a horrible DJ, because I skipped over the song. But I'm like, bro, I'm trolling, but I'm not trying, get too far, get too comfortable. Like I'm just trying to make a laugh, a little spectacle, you know what I mean? So I was not gonna let the songs get like too into it. These are some vulgar like songs. So the next day we waking up like 7 in the morning. Keep in mind, we didn't get back to the hotel that day till like 10, 11 o'clock at night. Me and 2 others decided to get a drink, start doing some research on the company, because we still don't know too much about this company. All we know is it's a big company, good salaries, and I'm not gonna say what the industry is, because I'm not really trying to like specify the company out. But like it's like an important company type stuff, and they got like a lot going on for them. Very versatile roles and stuff too. So we're just doing our research, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of us didn't get sleep, and then we're waking up. We gotta be back at one of the facilities for 7, and we don't finish that day up till like maybe 5. So 7 to 5. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. I was finding my sleep the first couple hours. Everybody else and their mama was too. Like it was. I look at one of my boys. I'm just like this, like the slow blinks. Like, and some of the people are noticing too. Like, why y'all ain't getting y'all sleep? And someone was like, one of the dudes, he's like, I'm just having trouble adjusting to the hotel. I just couldn't sleep. Blah blah blah. And I'm just trying to make sure. But we taking notes though. Like they were paying attention to everything we're doing. Like I was taking my notes and everything. I was barely on my phone, blah, 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 taking a lot of notes. So let's come later on that day. That day finishes up, right? We go to karaoke. We're going to eat. We're all having fun. First off, I wasn't going to do karaoke. I don't sing. I made a joke earlier. I'm like, bro, I got BCD, black and can't dance. And it affects like 1 in every 10,000 African Americans. That's me. And sadly, it's not just dancing. It affects rhythm, singing, all this and that. Right? I'm making everybody laugh. I told it to RB. But then there's this girl next to me. I realized I haven't been talking to like the girls recently. I'm trying to be like social and interactive, involved, inclusive. You know what I mean? So I look at this girl, and we're just gonna call her. We're gonna call her H-Town, I guess. H-Town, yeah. Even though she's not from Houston or anything like that, we're gonna call her H-Town, just cause. So I'll go over to her and we jokes, and I'm like, hey, go ahead, go on the stage. Like you go on the stage, I get you a shot or something like that. Like I'll go on the stage. I'm just like making small conversation, just a little friendly joke or something. I'm only mentioning that because I think that also had like a part to do with something, which I'm like, I don't get how, because this is the same thing I say to a guy or anything. Like I don't know that somebody, took that the wrong way or anything. You know what I mean? And she's like, oh, I don't drink. I'm like, oh, I get you a shot of water. And I left the joke like that. You gotta know when to like cut your jokes off. That's something I had to learn in my life. Even then, I probably still messed up on this trip because I didn't cut my jokes off at the appropriate time, or I maybe joked around with the wrong person, might have rubbed them the wrong way. So she ends up singing. Later on, I get on singing. I sung 2 songs. First off, I know I can't sing, so I'm not gonna choose like cringier songs like Justin Bieber or something like lovey-dovey type stuff. I'm thinking about it though, but I'm like, I'm not gonna ruin these people's poor ears. Like I can sing it in my free time, but karaoke on a mic and I'm loud and I know I can't sing, oh no, I ain't gonna do it. So I choose Heartless by The Weeknd. Cause I remember, I'm the type of dude, I listen to music. I know songs, but I don't know songs, you know what I mean? Like I could sing it as the lyrics are going on, like I can get it. Why half the company that was with us, Hispanic women? Keep in mind, they're women. The first couple lyrics of the song, never to get up, I'm what up need. I might put the lyrics on the screen, like I'm not even gonna say that. The Weeknd, why? And then we're missing like cats, you know what I mean? That's code slang. Like we're talking about, it was vulgar. Like I didn't sing those lyrics. I'm pretty sure like I switched it out like kitty, cat, blah blah blah, this and that. I'm just going through the song. Like, one thing about me, once I start, it gets hard to stop. Like, I get committed sometimes. I need to, nah, I should have just aborted. In fact, it would have been better if I had IQ and I didn't do it to begin with. But that was just hard. We're at a horrible start already. The reason I mentioned a Hispanic woman, half of them are, that's with the company, is because my second song is I Don't Even Speak Spanish, LL, by XXX Tentacion and somebody else. I always like the song. I just like sometimes I like the soft spoken words by X, like those type of songs. And like I'd say even like I don't know the Spanish part, blah blah. I really don't, which I guess you could say is inconsiderate. I'm singing a song, but I don't know how to sing it or what they're saying in the first part. So another dumb IQ play. Like we're losing 10 IQ points every time I do something stupid here. At the end of the day, I probably walked out with 42 IQ. Like, damn. So I'm singing the song, blah, blah, blah. I know it's like a little suggestive or anything like that, but it's not like too over the top, right? I searched up the song lyrics. I want to say the day I'm leaving, bro. The day I'm leaving Houston. Bro. I searched up the Spanish part, like the translated part. No, it's vulgar than I thought. Like, dudes talk about get on your knees. I want you to suck it. This and I'm like, keep in mind, half of them are Hispanic women, bro.
Oh my God! Derek, stop doing. Get your get up.
Like it was like I was destined to fail from the start. Like I was just playing my cards wrong. I would have been better off just sitting in the corner sipping on a little drink. But so we the last day happens at the karaoke and stuff like that. We're all just chilling. It's a team bonding experiment, exercise, building bridges and stuff like that. And then we have our interviews one-on-one. So we're rotating out every day to go to like these different people to interview with. Like I'm pretty confident in my interviews. I do really well with interviews and talking to people. So I'm not worried about that. But right before we leave, this woman pulls me to the side and she tells me like about our conversation. I'm gonna paraphrase. I'm not gonna say everything she said, but she basically said, "You was really like a top candidate." And I see her start like, her eyes start tearing up. She starts damn near crying. She actually does cry. She's like, "But you're not gonna get the job. Like you kind of shot yourself in the foot. Like you rubbed people off the wrong way. You might have been too confident. Might have been too sarcastic with some of the people. You got to pay attention to who's like the faces people are making around you." And this and that. Sometimes I have to correct people on the faces they're making whenever you talk, this and that. It's very serious. And she's like, "I'm only telling you this because I really want you to do better. And like you were a top candidate." Like and then even then I was on Glassdoor, so I know it's a high paying job. So like a 6-figure job, I really fumbled. And I felt I'm understanding, like I'm not gonna be upset, obviously. Like I'm upset, but I'm not gonna express it, like be upset at her, take it out on her, or anything like that. Like you being up real with me, you being in front of me, I needed to hear that. I appreciate it at the end of the day. And now I know what not to do. She even reached out to me and said, "Look, I want to mentor you, this and that." So I did leave with gained experience. I left with somebody who's on my side trying to mentor me and better me and make sure that I'm, reaching out to be better. But that's what we're leaving, bro. I'm not the type to like really cry or anything. And I'm not gonna like be like silent ugly. Like you ever seen somebody have a sour face or a sore face when they lose? I seen that at a competition, and you could just read their face like a book. So I'm just smiling. I'm still thinking of everybody, going, making my connections, just pretend like nothing happened. We take a picture before we leave, bro. I can feel my face quivering, like my lip is just twitching. Like I can't even like reenact it if I wanted to. But, like it's twitching the whole time we're taking a picture. Like I got the fakest smile on, and just like I don't even know. So she told me that. I'm like, "There's like you for real?" Like I shot myself. She's like, she's seen people do this over and over again, but she couldn't tell me anything because it's like an interactive like interview or process. You know what I mean? Like the whole thing from day one. When you get there, eyes are on you. They see everything. So she couldn't tell me anything. Like I was just walking down a path of self-destruction. She had to watch it, and then I really appreciate her, for letting me know that. But I'm only telling you guys this so y'all don't make the same mistakes I did, because I got too comfortable and I just made dumb decisions. Like the fact that she told me I was a top candidate, that really kind of hurt me at the end of the day. Like I was really there. I wanted to leave that same night, but RB and stuff was like, "Nah, don't do it. We extended your hotel stay," especially because, the weather conditions. I got really cold up in Texas and Louisiana. Like we just had snow like the last couple of days. I haven't been in school. Like it's been remote and stuff. Work was canceled. Like they were sending out alerts like only emergency people and first responders be on the road. So it was that type of situation, getting ready for that. They didn't really want us on the road. So I'm in the hotel. It's taking me a while to go to sleep. I'm about to tell my girlfriend the news. I'm about to tell like some friends the news. And I'm just like, I'm the real bro. I ain't got that strength to tell you, like. So I'm sitting there for like maybe a couple hours, just tired. I really don't got the strength to like tell them anything that happened. I finally tell them a little bit. I just start sending like a mass snap to like, you know, the people involved, close friends, close circle, not too many people. And just like, you know, obviously I feel some type of way. Some people tell me, you know, check out perspective. If a top company is interested in me and said I was a top candidate, I also want to be a top candidate for other companies too. And you know, some things just need to happen. Blessing in disguise is a blessing. Other people like, well, bro, they don't want to accept you for who you are, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, they had a problem, like they took that and made it a big problem for why they wouldn't hire you. Then, you know, you wouldn't want to work there anyways. So, you know, I had like enough support from my support group, my friend circle. So that was, you know, also a blessing. Yeah, I remember those 5 hours, like that 5-hour drive back to Louisiana. I'm not gonna say completely silent. Like I'm listening to music, like bro, that's spinning in my head like half the time, anyways. And like I don't want to tell my people, you know. Like bro, I want you to think about a 6-figure job. I make what, somewhere between 20 and 30K, and I'm a college student. Like bro, that's like somewhere between like 3 to 5 times my salary. You know what I mean? So that really, like, I felt like a lot of weight, pressure. And I was like, bro, you know, this is like probably one of the first job opportunities for me. And then that's like one of the best of the best. So I'm gonna feel some type of way. Because at the end of the day, like I said, hearing I was a top candidate instead of hearing I wasn't just good enough, or, I could say more developed as a candidate, hurt me the most. Because like, dang, all I had to do was be more reserved. And it really hurt because I had like more stuff going on with like corporate that happened. Like, I'm brutal. I got fired for saying the N-word. I'm gonna drop a whole story time about that too. But like really it's because 2 white people said the N-word too. And one of my managers had reported that, one of my managers left, somebody else reported to the corporate because the other manager, the GM, was supposed to handle it at the time. He didn't. And so to reverse the damage, he ended up trying to open an investigation. I guess he needed some people to fire. And basically, he asked me about the situation. I'm like, I was there in passing. I really can't confirm this and that. And then he asked me if I ever said the word. And my dumb self gonna be honest. I gave him the ammo to fire me. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm black. He just asked me if everybody else. I'm like, bro, you basically gotta get rid of your whole black staff. Like we all say it's our word, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not even gonna get into that, but that was a mind-blowing conversation because then he asked, well, how come one group could say this and that? And y'all know the whole thing, bro. So kind of glad I got out of there too. I lost respect for him. While I was there, I had respect for him, but like how things played out, and then the fact that, you know, you're just looking to save your butt at the end of the day, and it was just all irrational. I was getting dissatisfied with the job, so that kind of bothered me too, and that put me more in a reserve spot, especially at like just going forward in life, especially my new job, finding other jobs and stuff. Cause then there's a job where I'm surrounded like mostly white people and it's just me. And they're always saying the N-word. But I'm like, I'm making good money. I'm gonna just shut up. Cause I consulted some friends. I consulted my girlfriend. I'm like, hey, look, bro, how I go about this? Obviously my girlfriend, like the girlfriends are like more like, oh, you need to take action. I'm like, bro, this ain't no corporate, ain't no HR like that. Second off, all these people have close bonds. They've been together a lot more than me. So I'm really like the outsider. I'm the new guy. I'm not looking to pick no bones here. I'm trying to get my money up, stack up, and then leave. Because I'm not gonna be here for long anyways. So the bros are telling me, you know, play it safe, blah, 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 this and that. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna play it safe. Like, I'm not gonna laugh or entertain it or say the word around y'all, because I don't mess with that, bro. Like, especially me getting fired over that word, I'm not gonna say that. Like, I'm not gonna entertain that, none of that. Like, I don't play that. That's when, like, the racial stuff started really playing more of a bigger part in my head. My brain started opening up and seeing it. Because I don't think, at the end of the day, saying a word from a white person is racist. I think it's incompetent. Now, if you, like, go out and call on somebody it, yeah, racist. Or you go out and you say something else derogatory, yeah, racist. Like, just saying it, no, I feel like a lot of white people want to fetishize black people from the music, our looks, this stuff, this and that, like the interracial couples. Like I said, that's another topic for another video. But all of that made me extremely more uncomfortable with the word and stuff. And it's just like, bro, you don't got the same opportunities, you don't get the same views as me. Like, no, I'm not gonna be okay with you saying a word that's in my culture, a word that was used to demean my people and that type of stuff. So with that, all of that recent experience and all that like being compounded onto me really made like the news of me not getting the job, especially when I was kind of trying not to be so reserved, hurt even more. It's like, damn, I can't win. Like corporate's up my butt. Like, dang, I can't win. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm trying to get this together. I'm still trying to figure out who I am as a person, what I want to do. Like, I know my goals, my desires, but like I'm trying to navigate how to move through life. It's like I just kept hitting my like head on a wall, bro. Like no matter where I go up, hit my head. I go down, hit my head. Go left, I hit my head. So that's basically the end of the story. Like I said, it's really like an educational story time. I hope you guys stick through it. Y'all understood, especially if you're like in college or you're maybe out of college, you're looking for a job, or you're in high school. Keep in mind this story, bro. Like save this to a playlist if you got to. Hear it over and over again. Maybe search up some similar videos. I don't want you guys making the same mistake I did. At the end of the day, I want us all to be prosperous, build some generational wealth, and do what we gotta do to succeed. Life is hard enough as it is. I don't want y'all handicapping yourselves or not believing in yourselves. Like I said, the time is ticking down until I graduate, bro. I'm trying to go ahead and secure something for myself. I'm moved on past that. It's on to bigger and better things. I got 2 mentor like figures in my life, so we're gonna take everything with a grain of salt. It's gonna be a lesson or it's gonna be a blessing. That's it. We're not gonna look down on it as no victim experience or anything like that. But y'all go ahead and do me a favor. Y'all like, y'all subscribe. Please go ahead and turn on those post bell notifications. I'm dropping more recently now. I'm getting the hang of this content stuff. And I got more stuff. Like I said, I'm talking about finances. I'm talking about school. I got some more educational story times too. I'm gonna drop another side of this video. Maybe just about like the experience and going about finding a job. Cause like I said, it opened my eyes up to a whole bunch of new stuff. With that being said, I'm out.